Grammar challenge time, 6.2, but before we get to that, let's spend a little time talking about some of the grammar items, vocab items from the lesson. First, let's talk a little bit about date, must. You have to do something. To negate that, you don't say you don't have to or you don't must, like we wouldn't say that in English, right? So we have different words. We have 不用 to negate that day. So if it's 你得学习，我不用学习. I don't need to study. 不必 would be another one. 不必. And just another way to negate day. Next item up here is the 来 and 去 distinction. 来 and 去, coming and going, really depends on where the speaker and the direction of the movement in relationship to the speaker. So here I have the speaker in blue, and the action here is going into the door. So they're going into whatever this other room is. And so in this case, it's moving, that action is very much so moving away from the speaker. So in this case, it would be 我们进去 for moving away. Okay? Let's talk about what if they were both inside the room. If they're both inside the room and they're coming out of the room, to exit a room is 出, exit. And since they're, again, moving, the action is moving away from the speaker, speaker's over here, moving away from the speaker, we're going to say 出去. So again, using 去, because the action is moving away from the speaker. Let's get a little more complicated. In this final example, we have the last possible scenario. The speaker is either outside or inside and talking to somebody who may be moving toward them, or in either case, either coming out toward them or moving in toward them. So in this case, the first example, 你进, and then 进 would be saying, so the blue guy is saying to the orange guy, come toward me into the room. So this way. So 你进来 would be the appropriate word for this one. Or if he was mentioning to somebody else in this room, maybe there's some other guy back here, if he was saying, oh, well, 我要出, and then in that case it would be 我要去 出去. Notice that 出 is CHU, 去 is QU with a fourth tone. Kind of hard to say, 出去. Practice that one. And then again, with the other way around, works the same way. If the orange guy was talking down here and he said, 你出, and then come toward me, 你出来, or 我进去. Okay, hope that makes sense. Keep practicing that. It's always in relationship to where that speaker is and which way the action is moving, either towards the speaker or away from the speaker. Towards the speaker, 来, away from the speaker, 去. One more final grammar point to mention is another word order difference here between English and Chinese. 跟, a lot of times when we say, oh, I'm going to go to the movies with my friend Paul, and that with part kind of comes, that with clause comes at the end of the sentence in English. But in Chinese, you really want to put that up at the beginning. So 我跟他去看电影. 跟 comes first. And that brings us to the grammar challenge for 6.2, where you can talk a friend out of their plans with 别, 得, and 跟. So you're going to use all three of those in either a sentence or two, maybe set the stage a little bit, what the plans were, what the friend really wanted to do, and then talk them out of it, tell them what they have to do instead, and maybe either with you, with their parents, whatever is going on. So come up with something great, and we'll see you in class.